and welcome back to another legitimate aviation trip report. I'm your host, Devin, and today we are off on one of United's few remaining old interior Airbus aircraft. So without further ado, let's get into it. Here we are, back in Boise, Idaho, my home, bound to fly on what has become by far my most prominent route in my travels. Welcome aboard Flight UA457, an Airbus A319 with registration N881UA. Today we find our way to the aircraft's one and only exit row, where United offers its Economy Plus product. At 17.7 inches wide, 35 inches of pitch, and 3 inches of recline, United's Economy Plus cabin is just a bit more spacious for a lot more money. Sitting here in the exit row, I get a few more inches of legroom. Something to note, the row in front of me, row 15, has no seat recline because this is an exit row. The seat does not come with an IFE, however United is installing them in the near future. The seat offers Wi-Fi for $10 and a shared power outlet as well. Traveling takes time, and as much as I love it, it takes a toll on my schedule and my wallet. I'm not going to ask to start a pity party, but I will ask you to show your support by liking and subscribing. I have more content than ever before lined up over the next year. This is probably the best time to be watching the channel. You are in for a real treat. For in-the-moment action, follow my Instagram at legitimate_aviation. United currently flies this Boise to Denver route between 4 and 6 times per day. The airline used to offer 2 of them as mainline flights, but has started to add more seats, bringing their peak summer capacity to 4 mainline flights a day. Obviously, all that changes with economy and demand, but it's been pretty accurate so far. Now that we're in the air, it's time to talk about the kind of service provided on a short flight like this one. For a flight approximately 1 hour and 30 minutes, United offers the basic complimentary beverage as well as a couple snack options. This video was filmed in August of 2024 and as of now is officially outdated in terms of the snacks offered. But just for the fun of it, here is my horrible footage of my drink and snack. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. For someone who flies United probably more than they should, I can honestly say that United is probably the best major US carrier. While every airline has good things about it, I personally have never had bad customer service. They have changed their ways and added back seatback entertainment, though not on this flight. And they really seem to care about the modern day customer experience, especially considering they definitely have the best airline app around. As we get used to the partly cloudy skies over the mile-high city, we have begun our descent. I'll be honest, there isn't a whole lot to review on this flight. Nothing happened. The flight was smooth, quick, and pretty comfortable, considering I had the most legroom in economy. In terms of my overall rating, I'm still gonna make you wait till later to find out, but I think you know where I'm heading. Welcome to Denver. Today's journey was fantastic. United always treats me well, and this flight was no different. The people and the service was fairly close to the best you'll get in the US. The seat was average, but will be better after the retrofit. And the overall experience gets a solid 8.5 out of 10. Nothing was above and beyond, and nothing necessarily stood out, but it was all great. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment if you want as well. Have a fantastic week, make some people smile, and come back on May 31st for a brand new episode of Burning Miles. I've been Devin, your host. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, 3-6. You're gonna hit that way.